Hi guys, and welcome to one of this week's videos. So guys, last week I mentioned two topics and we're going to do them this week. And one of it is here, basically natural girls without any augmentations doing all of that versus, the plastic surgery girls basically. And what does that entail when it comes to, well, if you are basically in a relationship with one or the other. So girls. So guys, here we have, an example, just simple example. The picture above is some friend of Kim Kardashian that I never heard about because I don't really care. But on the below picture is Kim Kardashian with the same friend after her surgery. So you can see on the left that same person before the surgery and after the surgery. And then on the below picture is again the same thing after the surgery and Kim Kardashian after all of her surgeries. You can of course like that or not like that. The point is what is really like or what it could be like to be with, a girl that did a lot of stuff to her body and face, and a girl that is normal, did not do anything but still beautiful, all those things. There are a lot to be said, about the character of a girl that wouldn't do things and a girl that would and does things. First, of course, if you're with a girl that doesn't do anything, if she's not willing to have procedures, all of that, because she is just, she doesn't feel that she needs them, that is okay. But then, you have the issues of whether or not she's a person that would do any changes in general. There has to be like a happy medium. Not only girls, but anyone of us have to be working towards reaching their full potential physically, mentally, spiritually, all those things. People have no idea how to do that, that's one thing, but if the girl knows how to sustain herself to the very least and keep in a good shape, health, overall appearance, that's gonna be good enough for most people. But then, when you have people like Kim Kardashian or her friend that just wants to look the same as everyone else from that business, let's say, then that is what you're going to get. I see the same thing with our folk singers, also called chauga singers. They are basically absolutely the same. All of them look like that, like basically the picture. You have no idea who those people are at one point in time. Just don't know because they all look like this. So there's that. Always is the lips, the nose is getting thinner, the lifting of the eyebrows, and what's there? Before she looked like a very beautiful woman. Not exactly Miss America or something, Miss World, but, more beautiful than most men are, more attractive than most men are in general. And after that, she just turned into some kind of a blonde variant of Kim Kardashian. And obviously, such a woman will be very high maintenance. She is going to bring that on her partner in some kind of a way, shape or form. To the very least, if you put fake boobs, you have to go to the doctor every 6 months or more, depending if you have complications, or you just have to go do a checkup. And there's many other things. Implants can be rejected. Other implants, on the face, the cheekbones, the nose is something that, if you have more than 2 or 3, depends on the person, but if you have a few surgeries on the nose, you can basically lose it eventually. So there's just a lot of complications that come with that, and obviously a lot of girls that do these things, they're, obsessed and are getting obsessed with that with time. So obviously it's not going to be the healthiest thing to do. It's going to be extremely expensive. They're expecting men sometimes to pay for that. Sometimes they're paying themselves. But a lot of women also expect men to be able to pay for that. So in case you have $50,000 lying around all the time, you don't really want to deal with that. And why I'm telling you this? Well, you have to have it in mind first, and second, we live in a time where we can see a lot of regular girls, not particularly celebrities, that can somehow find a way to do that. So you can see plastic surgery author people on the street, literally, from time to time. And I did see quite a lot to this point. And you can tell by the huge lips that are just like seen from space. And a lot of other things, of course. I usually don't mind people to do such things because it's their own bodies, their own responsibility. It just becomes a problem when too much money are going to waste, when, you know, people are, well, if they can afford it, okay, but really most of the times it's like to such an extreme that's getting ridiculous. Let's say that money is not an issue, but then it becomes obsession, or, you know, it starts to ruin this person's health and mental health, actually. And of course, that's going to reflect on their significant other as well. So yeah, just things to consider, guys. If it's up to me, anyone will develop the willpower to, you know, work out and work out their faces and, you know, do the best that they can with what they're given. But some people do need actually some surgeries to fix some of their features, and if it's for fixing only, it's great. But, you know, up to today's times, it's about looking the same as the next girl and the next girl, and because they all do the same things. You know, they all do the lips, the nose, the cheekbones, maybe the eyebrows, lifting, all of that. So it's just the same thing. That's why they look all like Kim Kardashian. When it comes to guys, it's definitely not easier to be with someone with tuning, like we like to say here in Bulgaria, rather than to be with a more natural looking but still beautiful girl. So those are the things to think about for this topic. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting me here at OnlyFans. Love you guys.